Hey friends, this is Free Opinion bringing you my free opinion. Now, I got a problem. I have a problem with leftists. Again, anybody that watched my video knows that I'm not talking about you normies. The regular people that just have a D next to their name. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the people that you vote into office. I'm talking about the people that have been fucking us for years. And I'm not just talking about the Democrats, because Republicans have been doing it too. This is the reason why I said we need to end the establishment. They are two sides of the same coin, and guess what? You ain't in the group. They will take your tax dollars with a smile, but the moment that they need to help out the country, they grimace at giving you even $600. Now, I've already gave my thoughts and opinions on them screwing us. Now we're going to look at them threatening other officials. You remember in Michigan, they were doxing that woman. Well, how about it went a little bit further than that? Woman charged after allegedly threatening Michigan Republican election official. Federal prosecutors on December 23rd filed charges against a New Hampshire woman who allegedly threatened the chairwoman of Michigan's Wayne County Board of Canvassers following the presidential election. Don't you think it's funny that the left is the only ones doing shit like this? I don't see any Republicans that are in office sending death threats to people and their families. I don't know. Maybe it's just I'm blind to it. If anybody has proof that Republican leaders of any type have done this, I will denounce them. I will tell you that they should be voted out of office. Anybody that is acting in a way that is akin to a teenager that is pissed should not hold an official chair. Plain and simple. Let's keep going. Caitlin Jones, 23, was charged with threatening violence through interstate commerce after an FBI investigation, officials said in a news release. Now, listen, guys, don't threaten people, especially their life, when they live in a different state. Now, the reason that I'm saying this, you could walk outside today and tell somebody, hey, I'm going to beat your ass. You may get in trouble with your local law enforcement. But when you start going and threatening people in other states, the FBI could step in on that because that's federal. That's a federal crime. To do anything interstate like that is a federal crime. Just like gun trafficking. You bring guns from North Carolina to Pennsylvania, and guess what? You just committed a federal crime. Same with drugs. Same with anything illegal. If you do it over state lines, it is a federal crime because the feds that's their jurisdiction. An FBI affidavit filed in court made reference to Jones' alleged threats against Monica Palmer, chairwoman of the Wayne County Board of Canvassers, after Palmer, a Republican, voted against certifying the county's election results, according to the Detroit News. The allegations in this case should make all of us disgusted, U.S. Attorney Matthew, I'm not trying to say that last name, said in a statement about the charges. There is simply no place in Michigan or in the United States for chilling threats like this to people who are simply doing what they believe is correct. And I completely agree with him. Our elected officials and our justices should not be afraid to do their jobs. I'll put it this way, man. Rudy Giuliani. There's a reason why I got a lot of respect for this man. He went after the mob. He went after Los Cosa Nostra. All right? And they put a hit out. On this man. He didn't stop. He kept going. And prosecuted a lot of them. A lot of high members, not just little street punks. Let's keep going. In one instance, according to the officials, Jones sent Palmer photos of a bloody, dead woman laying on the ground. She also sent Palmer a text saying she was a racist and a terrorist. It's funny to me that somebody sending terroristic threats is calling the person that they're sending those threats to the terrorist. You're trying to use intimidation and violence for your political gains. That is terrorism. That's literally the definition of it. Let's keep going, though, because this is what really pissed me off about the whole situation. Jones is also accused of sending Palmer a photo of her minor daughter, Palmer's daughter. Palmer received similar threats via her Instagram account. The office said, "Your daughter is beautiful. It'd be a shame if something happened to her." Like, yo, this is like mafia bullshit. Like, this is what shitty mafia characters in movies would say. Hey, it'd be a shame if something happened to her. The fuck? And then she goes on to say, it'd be a shame if something happened to your daughter at school. So now she's basically saying your daughter isn't safe at school either. Read one alleged text message cited in the affidavit, the Daily Mail reported. Now look, lefties, I'm talking to y'all normies now. You guys can say what I read is, oh, it's right-wing propaganda. It's not. They just cited two news sources, one, the Detroit News, which is pretty left, and the Daily Mail, which is also pretty left. Let's keep going. John, I am not trying to say your last name, sir. Director of the Grosse Pointe Woods Police Department, in the news release, due to the potential wide scope of the investigation, we contacted the FBI for their assistance in this case. As a result of the combined effort between the FBI and our investigative team, led by Detective Ryan, I'm not trying to say that last name. God, everybody's last names are long. Federal felony charges were filed. Federal felony charges. Those, I would literally rather get state felony charges than federal felony charges. But then again, if Biden is able to finish off this steal, which I don't know, January 6th, guys, she'll probably just get a pardon anyway, since it's a federal charge. She could be pardoned. Were filed. I would like to express appreciation to the Federal Bureau of Investigation for their assistance in this investigation. Jones is facing as many as 20 years in federal prison and a fine of up to $250,000. That is great. Lefties are finally starting to get in trouble for doing shit. I love it. Another Republican member of the board, William Hartman, said he was forced to leave his home for a period of time after receiving threats. Isn't it funny? It's always the left threatening the right. I was scared, Hartman said to the Epoch Times. Hartman told the Epoch Times on December 22nd. The police actually had people stationed outside in different locations watching in case anything happened. They were there for 3 or 4 days. To allow intimidation to certify an election, this election should be thrown out in this state. I'm sorry, guys. This isn't some street shit. You can't use threats and intimidation to get people to do what you want. If you want to do stuff like that, go join a gang. Because when you're in a when you're in an official position, oh, left and right, we both want to see you get federal charges, because guess what? The police would come after us if we went to our local store and told the guy, hey, pay us protection money or we'll destroy your business. Because guess what? We just intimidated him into giving us money. Let's keep going. The news media went to my house and filmed the front of my house and my address. So the media doxed him. And then my website was doxed. And I got over 150,000, and then I got over 1,500 hate emails. And you got to then throw social media on top of that. Okay, whatever media station went out and doxed this man's home, oh, he needs to sue the fuck out of y'all. Y'all need to give him a nice paycheck so he can go buy a new home. Hartman and Parler initially voted against certifying the results and questioned the results' veracity. They reversed their decisions, although they later filed affidavits to rescind them. Good. They should rescind them. Jeff Levin, Jones' court-appointed lawyer, declined to comment to the Detroit News. So, what have we learned here? The left thinks that there's some shitty mafia is what it is. I remember back when they used to say, oh, Trump uses mafia tactics and this, that, the third. The left has been threatening, doxing, and threatening people's children, their homes, their businesses, all of this. And you're going to say that Trump is, oh, he's like a mafia don. We don't call him the Teflon Don because he reminds us of what's his name? John Gotti. We call him the Teflon Don because y'all went after him every turn for 4 years, trying to get something to stick to him. And every time, he walked away. No, nothing. Y'all could not impeach. Y'all couldn't even prove any of the nonsense that was in those dossiers. The Mueller report. Oh, the Mueller report is going to prove it. Yep, the Mueller report. All it proved was that you guys were so desperate to get him out of office that you would lie about anything you could. But hey, guys, please tell me what you guys think about this, because this is another thing that I feel is important. If you are threatening people's homes and families over politics, they should put you under the jail. Plain and simple. You guys have a nice rest of your day. Please like, comment, subscribe if you think I've earned your subscription. And like always, let me know what you guys think about this, because I think that it's mind-boggling that this woman called her a terrorist after sending her terroristic threats. It's mind-boggling. I swear, the left live in this fantasy world where no matter what they do, it's justified. You guys have a great day.